In this video, we're going to take a look at some incredible vehicles that you've probably never seen before. From futuristic concept cars to one-of-a-kind custom cars, we'll explore some of the coolest vehicles out there. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. Number 1. Equator Aircraft Xcursion. Equator Aircraft of Norway recently took center stage at the Farnborough International Airshow with its take on the future of electric aviation. The aviation startup showed off the maiden flight of its electric hybrid seaplane prototype, the P2 Xcursion. Equator Aircraft's P2 Xcursion uses a hybrid electric propulsion system that has been under development since 2010. The P2 Xcursion made its maiden flight after the team gave the aircraft the capability to take off and land on both land and water. The Equator P2 Xcursion prototype demonstration flown by test pilot Eskil Amdahl revealed some of the performance potential of the craft and has already helped the team to see the path forward for the craft. Much as a plane out of Burt Rutan's mind, the Equator P2 Xcursion is a relatively small electric aircraft with low float wings that stabilize the plane when it is on the water. Number 2. Bartini Prototype. Fulfilling the dreams of sci-fi fans everywhere, a Russian startup called Bartini unveiled a prototype of a flying taxi yesterday, alongside some shockingly early predictions about when these puppies will be able to take to the skies for actual commercial use. Assembled last March at Nustmisi's Kintica High Complexity Prototyping Center in Moscow, the vehicle features back-to-the-future gull-wing doors and drone-esque horizontal propellers that make it look as though it just warped in from the future. The startup, a member of McFly.Aero's Air Taxi Incubator, expects to reach the commercial market by 2020. This puts them ahead of Uber, whose similarly audacious vision set a timeline closer to 2023. The aircraft lifts off vertically like a helicopter, but flies horizontally. This agility comes from taking advantage of the unconventional Bartini effect, which, despite the name, is not a drink but an Italian-Soviet scientist, Robert Ludwigowith Bartini. Number 3. Segway Villainous X10. Segway Powersports have heralded in the arrival of the highly anticipated 2022 Villainous X10 range, consisting of the SX10 extreme performance combined with modern, aerodynamic design. The Villain boasts aggressive power and style thanks to its advanced engine, customizable ride settings, and villainous looks. Equipped with remote reservoirs for both front and rear shocks, adjustable dual-speed compression and rebound that can adapt to any terrain and driving style, the Villain is the ideal machine whether you're into paddock transport, dune sprints, or beach racing. The 2022 Segway Villainous X10 range starts at $26,990 with a 2-year limited warranty and is now available in Australian Segway Powersports dealerships. The Segway Villainous X10 has a 1000cc parallel twin-cylinder, 4-stroke DOHC engine delivering a max 105 HP and 93.5 Nm of torque. The EPS can be switched on the fly to one of 3 settings, with standard, comfort, and sport settings selectable through the app. The ride is customizable for different drivers, terrain, and road conditions. Number 4. Works Electric Hollyburn P5. If you live in a city where rideshare electric scooters seem to have popped up on every corner out of nowhere, you probably fall into one of 2 categories. You're either a fan of them or you find them a real nuisance. Electric scooters are conveyances that can get you to and from a location with ease and expediency. Just hop on and hop off, it's just that easy. Unlike riding a bike, stepping onto the scooter's pad and stepping off take very little balance and coordination. As long as you know how to stand, you're good. This bodes well for someone as uncoordinated as this author. For some time now, electric scooters have been relegated to the realm of paved roads and sidewalks, needing a smooth surface to run on. The thought never crossed our minds that one would run into one of them on a dirt trail, that is, until now. Portland, Oregon-based Works Electric has introduced their line of all-terrain electric scooters they call Rovers. Number 5. GFG Style Kangaroo. GFG Style, a Turin-based company, has showcased the Kangaroo Hyper SUV at 2019 Geneva International Motor Show. The new concept car by GFG Style, a 2-seater electric hyper SUV with 4-wheel drive and 4-wheel steering, is called Kangaroo, and its styling is a match for any terrain thanks to its functionality and technology. The company GFG Style was born in 2015 from the extraordinary experience in the field of car design of its founders, Giorgetto and Fabrizio Giugiaro. Giorgetto is known all over the world as one of the most successful designers in automotive history.